Hey guys, it's me, Sir Leximilian, and today I started on this drawing not a little while ago, maybe like 5 minutes ago. I don't know, but I'm just waiting for my parents to get home so I can go out and get stuff for my party on Saturday. Yeah, I'm just gonna record till they come home. When they come home, you'll hear it, and I'll probably make an abrupt end without being like, okay, guys, we're gonna be bye, and I'll probably just type something being like, bye. So I looked up how to do a unicorn ear because I wanted to change up her ear from this ear, which I kind of don't like, to this ear, which I like a little bit more. And it's really cute. I like how like most of the versions of the unicorn ears had them curling upward. So I kind of curled this up a bit. And it's just super cute right now. I'm trying to make her like twice as cute as she was before. I'm also in my living room again, drawing, so if you hear clicking, that's why. I was watching something, but then I was like, nah, let's record. Because I haven't recorded in a while. Also, I know that AFMAL has put out a couple more Level of Paradise videos, but I decided I'm not going to watch them right now because I'm a little bit occupied with the party I want to plan and stuff like that. And if you guys might be like, well, if you're occupied, then why are you drawing right now? Because it's my life. I draw like crazy. It literally is my cocaine. It's my drug. I don't know why I compared it to crack cocaine, but whatever. But yeah, I also wanted to talk about like I'm using this base here, but there was a base edit that I could have used, and I decided against using it for the reason of I don't like base edits. And the reason why I don't like them is because I feel like it's just calling the original base ugly, and I'd rather use that original base that you think is ugly than take your opinion for what does the base look better. And it's probably opinion. You all could have the different opinion, be like, I like base edits a bit better, or like I do base edits. But like the thing is, if you take a base like this and then completely change it into your style, that's when I really don't like it. Cause it's basically just saying, hey, I didn't like what you did before, so here you go. Another reason why I didn't use the base edit I know of is because, well, the person who made the base blocked me on DeviantArt for the world's most childish reasons. And another thing is, like, I always found blocking people on DeviantArt super childish. And the only reason why. Wait, everything else is red. I won't know where that is. What's the green? And the only reason why is because. Well, why if I'm blocking? Well, that's just my dog. Okay. Hi, Mer. My puppy's near me as well. Isn't that right, Zoe? I have a couple dogs. I have Murphy, Django, and Zoe, so. Ugh, Zoe, you messed everything up. Ah! Doing the glitch thing. I don't like the fact that my hand's on her blanket, which really isn't hers. There we go. Does that look cute? That looks cute. I don't like it. Let's do this. What I like doing a lot. I flip it. I layered flip, didn't I? Flip canvas. Are a lot of you guys interested in what I've been using? I'm using Pixlr. I use Pixlr to draw everything I do. And I've gotten huge rep for it because they're like, well, your lines are so shaky and stuff like that. And the person who blocked me also used to be my friend, and she made fun of the fact that my lines are shaky. And I was like, Okay, I literally taught you how to use what you know how to use, so you would have literally no right to call me out. That's true. I taught her how to use MS Paint. The easiest programs. It's the easiest program to use. Especially if you're me and you've been using it for years. I taught her how to use it, and when I got better, when she got better with digital artwork, I got better with um I got better with everything else. There we go. And it was just like, I don't know, it's like I taught her that and then she just abused it. Also, I really don't like when people who use MS Paint just do this for an eye. Like, they literally just go, "Neh," and then that's their eye. But they use it with, like, the line tool, and it's, like, super ugly. Take 2 or 3 lines to do that, please. It looks way better, and it looks super neat. Now, that is mainly my opinion, but I say it looks a ton better than actually just being like lazy and not using the lines appropriately. Because it's just like, if you're going to use a base, use it right. And I can understand, like, oh, you're new to using bases, so you don't know how to exactly use them. That's perfectly fine, but you could always, if you get super nervous that it's not going to look good, look up a tutorial on YouTube. There's a ton of them. And I give that advice to a ton of people. It's like, I've never used MS Paint before. How am I going to start? And it's like, look up a tutorial on YouTube on how to use MS Paint. They usually give you a ton of really cool advice. And that's how I started using MS Paint. I just looked up a bunch of things. I actually started off recoloring, and now I draw like by hand most of the time. Sometimes I use a base, sometimes I draw by hand. It just depends on how I'm feeling. That, and if I'm just really, really wanting to draw by hand, or if I just have no time at all and I just want to get something done quickly. Because sometimes that is a huge deciding factor for me to use a base. Because I can draw different things. I can draw humans, ponies, my own anime stuff. Maybe I'll draw that one time on this. Just talk to y'all while doing that. I really want to do the YouTube live streaming, but I'm not able to at all. And the only reason because is I have a Chrome laptop. I don't have an MS Paint. I don't have a Microsoft. And that's one of the reasons why I'm using Pixar too. I don't have a Microsoft laptop. I have a Chrome. I don't complain much because this is a good laptop. I'm able to record with it and stuff. But there are times where I'm just like, I really, really just want to do a YouTube live stream. That way so people can chat with me and stuff. I actually got a YouTube account so I could talk in YouTube live streams. And like so I could comment on stuff. And all of that different jazz. I also changed up the base slightly to, because like it shows that her hand is going way behind there, but I liked it better where you could kind of see her hand. And that's a little thing, like, that's stuff I don't mind. Like, you can change up the base like that. And if you don't like how the lines are in a base, sketch over the original base with what you want and then trace it. It's the simplest thing in the world to do. It's not like rocket science. I'm not asking you to find a fuel efficient way to get to the moon and back. I'm not asking you to create Krypton. I'm not asking you to support the war on Agrabah. Oh my god, why? If you don't know that story, go back to one of my others, probably I think my first super long video. I ranted about Trump. I'm not a supporter, so yeah. Everyone has a right to rant, but some people might not do it right, some people might be different. It's completely opinioned. So yeah. Also, at least like you're not like to anyone who's not American, you're lucky. You don't have to have idiots to rule, I guess, except if you're like, I don't know, some other states where they have like really dumb rulers and stuff like that. Stop. I had whistle. I had a whistle in my voice. Only dogs can hear that. I don't know. But yeah, she's super cute. I love Hope. It's the character I'm drawing. Her name is Hope. I named her Hope after my older sister, whose middle name is Hope, and that was kind of the main reason why I went with the name Hope and stuff like that. And I went through this huge hassle just to get her back because I really, really wanted to get her back because I loved the character a lot. I really missed having her. I was like thinking over day and night of how I was gonna ask for her back, and then the person that did not originally have her took more or less like just had all the ideas I had and used them. That's all they did. Any little thing about the character's backstory was everything I told that person. Every little bit. They did not add one unique factor into the character. And that kind of what made me a bit mad. It's like, you get this character you really, really like, you really want it, and then once you get it, and then you have nothing to say about the character. I've been planning out backstories and stuff like that for characters, and I've been rewriting backstories for characters. And it's perfectly fine to do that. It's not like everyone gets so used to this overpowered character's backstory, and then the moment you change it, everyone's just like, no. Ugh, I hate when my laptop does this. You can kind of see it, but the laptop does this stupid thing to where you can't click any color there. So what I have to do is that I have to go into the box, and then I have to do that. It's super annoying, but I really don't care half the time. It's worth it just to get a good picture. I don't know why it does that. It's just like it doesn't register that that's the bottom of the page. When like you can clearly see when my line went down there, it did. There we go. Now, Hope is a unicorn, and I give her like the non-traditional unicorn tail only because I like it better. I think it's cuter. I think it's very much way cuter to me. You can very much give. Well, the thing is, when you look, let me look up unicorn. Let's share my screen once I get it up. Unicorn. Here you go. As you can see, like, people say unicorns are supposed to have this certain type of tail, and most of the time they don't have that certain tail. And it's just like, I don't know where people got that headcanon from. Like, here's this where it has the tail, and I think this is Scotland or something. I don't know. But like, and then here's another unicorn. And then here's one with, like, this one kind of looks like a donkey. That's cute. This is not a unicorn. There's another unicorn. Like, some people say, like, unicorns are supposed to have, like, this type of long tail with, like, a puff of, like, hair at the bottom. And then half the drawings you see of them, they have normal horse tails. Heh. This is an actual toy in Japan. And just, like, half the time they're drawn with normal horse tails. The tails. Ugh. Man, I'm, like, throwing up. Ugh. And, it's just kind of different. Because, like, you see this, and then see, like, stuff like that, where, like, the tail's like that. Ugh. Where the tail is that, but then half of the other stuff is the tail, like, this huge puff, and then I've been called crazy because, I said unicorns have a different tail. But, so, whatever, it's a matter. I guess it's a matter of what you're used to. My throat. There we go. And I really do prefer this base. If I get yelled at saying, no, you used the other base, I'm gonna just link this video being like, did I? Did I really? And they're still like, that doesn't count. I was like, it's me literally drawing and talking about the base. It's like, some people can be so stupid on the internet. I could literally link them a video and they'd still call me out saying that I used a different person's base. And it wouldn't matter because any other version of this base would be the person who belonged to its base. Now the thing is, people are different, and people can be smart, people can be stupid. Some people can be tough, and then some people can be shy. People are different, and I respect that. But when someone gives you physical proof that you're wrong, and then you just keep going and saying that this, and this, and this, and this, it just like, it bugs me a lot. I know people are smart, I know people can use their brain, but half the time on the internet they choose not to. I like all this. I like a ton of stuff on the internet, but then like if you go on the internet and someone's literally just making fun of you because you're from Kentucky, it's like, dude, seriously, you had like no right to make fun of me because of where I'm from. And that actually happened to me. I got made fun of for living in Kentucky, and it's just like super rude. I think the dude got kicked off of DeviantArt, but whatever. And it's just like, how could you? There are like really, really dumb people who decide like, oh, I'm not gonna draw art. I'm gonna take someone else's. And then they get in a huge amount of trouble, and they're just like, nah, it's mine. And then people can prove that it's not theirs because of like dates and stuff like that. And stuff like that, and it's just like, eh. I've heard that there's this. I saw that one character looks similar to a character that I have, but the character was literally made before my character was. And it was just, and I was like, the character was made before, so I'm not gonna judge much. I'm not gonna be like, oh, they found something and then stole it, and it's like, no. Why am I doing that? That's the wrong character. Hope has a different ponytail. Sorry, that was more of my Sonic character's ponytail. My Sonic character's ponytail does this at a point. Like, it's like the second little thing on it just goes whoop. I like that. But I like giving each ponytail like its own unique style. My ponytail is very messy. And it has like a ton of like bumps and ridges and stuff like that. And yeah. I like sitting in the living room just drawing because it's very peaceful when no one's home. Well, no one isn't home right now. My older sister's upstairs doing her homework. But yeah, if my little sister isn't home right now, I hope she'll be home tomorrow because she was invited to my party that I'm having because I know how much she'd like going. Because I'm that good of an older sister to actually invite my sister, my little sister. I told my older sister she could come, but I told her that I doubted she'd want to because this is like, I guess, semi-high school. The one person that isn't in high school was a senior last year. I'm gonna be a senior, so that dates my age. Actually, if I was born a day earlier, I would have been into school. I would have been in school. I would have been out of school by now because then I would have been a senior. I would have been in the same class as my boyfriend and stuff like that. I wonder what would happen if I was the same class as him. Would I have met him? Would I have like had the experience I had with my other boyfriend, or would I like just be like my first boyfriend, final boyfriend? Because right now he's like the only boyfriend I have. Well, he's the only like good technically boyfriend I had. He's technically the only boyfriend I ever had because my first boyfriend I never like went out on a date with and stuff like that. We just were like, we're boyfriend girlfriend now, whatever. And we weren't really in that much of a relationship. But with this relationship, it feels more of a relationship. Aww, she's so cute. That's a little long though, but whatever, I like it. Actually, let's trim it a bit. Now, I want to say this now. If you're technically using a base, you are technically drawing art and creating it. Because a lot of people on DeviantArt say that using a base is stealing and stuff like that. And it's just like, if you don't use a base, don't use your base. Oops, forgot that I had that on. If you don't want to use, like, if you don't want to use the base, don't use the base. But don't go to other people who probably couldn't draw without the base, telling them to not draw with bases anymore. If you can draw with or without a base, that's good for you. That's good, but some people can't. Some people are just like, I want to be artistic, but if I try drawing myself, I lose it, and stuff like that. And people get very self-conscious about their stuff that they put a ton of work into. And it's very much more unique and stuff like that. There we go. There's the hair. I'm coloring it in first because I can. I'm thinking about just making the inside of the ears an extremely light shade of pink. Hope is a super cute character. I made her for a comic series originally, and I ended up using. I want to use her more, but I was scared that I was never going to use her, so I was just like, "Hey, do you want to use the character?" And I told her that she was free to use it, and we put the characters together in like a headcanon and stuff like that. And then, as I stated, like a huge argument happened, and then like we weren't friends anymore, and all that different type of stuff. Then I realized all the different type of if I call it abuse, I'm gonna get yelled at, but it was kind of abuse. Now, don't yell at me when I say that it was kind of abuse, because I'm not stating who this person is. I'm never gonna say who this person is, because we got in trouble last time I stated who it is. Some people might know. That's cute. I like it. It's cute. I like it. It's so cute. I like it better than that just the random green. Also, keeping Hope's eyes like this really, really like light cyanish blue because it's really cute. And it's just like another thing was I did have her promise that if I really wanted the character back, she would give it to me. I never brought that up, but because I felt like it was kind of like I don't know. I don't know how to word this properly, but it's kind of like bringing up the rape argument in a feminist versus non-feminist debate. Because once you bring that up, it's like, oh, you gave up, you don't have any more ideas, and then you just have to pick the worst option that you can get. A lot of you guys are probably going to hate me for saying that, but it's kind of true. If you're having a debate with someone, don't bring up the rape argument. It's not going to go down well. And the rape argument automatically just shows that you ran out of ideas and you have literally no idea what to say next. Again, very opinion based there. Don't quote me on that. Wait. Let's go like this and then go up like that. Wait. Which way is that? Trying to make it look like it's falling down. And anyone who's a feminist and got really mad at me for saying that, I'm sorry. But I'm not going to talk about feminism. I'm just saying that that's kind of what it would be like. She's super cute. I love her so much. I don't know why, but my phone it got stuck on this. I told my dad to contact me when he's here. Because I wanted to go out and get party stuff. But they left at like 1 and it's 3 something now. So I'm just like, are you gonna come home at all? Because Mom promised that she'd get stuff with me. And, like, I don't want my parents going out and getting it because they don't know what I want. And I don't want to offend people, but some debates are stupid. I agree women get the short end of the stick from time to time, but that doesn't mean they always get it. That is super cute. Aww. That's super cute. I just want to squeeze her little face. Oops. She's a green ponytail. Oh, that works too. There you go. She's so cute. I love her. Merge that down now. And get rid of all the green. Merge selection. Cut. There's my sketch. No. Get rid of this. I like the blue unicorn horn. Besides, like that really ugly bright green one. Okay, so this is Hope. She is a unicorn in all senses of the way. Her backstory is that she's super duper shy, and that's only because like she grew up in a controlling household. She never uses her magic, and in my headcanon, if you never use your magic, your tail curls up. So if you look at your tail kind of lifts up and curls around, and if you look, her tail kind of like flies upward. She never uses her magic, so her magic kind of like is overbuilds and it gets into her tail and it curls up. She's best friends with Shady the Hedgehog and Maria. Those are the two only people that she would ever consider being her best of friends. And all that different type of stuff. She doesn't like talking about her parents. Especially since her dad, I don't know, I'm thinking like maybe her dad tried killing her mom or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is Hope. Hope is super cute and I love her. And I don't know why I have that up. This was by Glitchy Virus on DeviantArt. And I'm gonna post it on DeviantArt. always make it PNG because then you get like the really ugly specks everywhere. I accidentally did it with one picture. You're not going to be able to see it, but I did do it with one picture. I don't know where that picture is. It was saved in Pixlr, but whatever. And I'm going to submit it now because I like the picture and I think it's super cute. Also, I think Hope looks way better in this look than the other look because she's still super cute, super fluffy and stuff, and her horn looks way better. And all that different type of stuff. Meet Hope the unicorn. But I'm just gonna call it here, and I'm gonna say to this 36 minutes and whatever amount of seconds that we're gonna be at, I want to tell all of you thanks for watching all the way to the end. And as you all usually know, I've been Sir Lexamillion. If you like me, like what I do, see what you do, and you like it, feel free to subscribe. I would love another member of the kingdom today. Until next time, my fellow kingdom people, I will see you all later.